Los Alamos is a townsite and census-designated place in Los Alamos County, New Mexico, United States, built upon 4 mesas of the Pajarito Plateau and the adjoining White Rock Canyon. The population of the CDP was 12,019 at the 2010 census. The townsite or the hill is one part of town while White Rock is also part of the town. Technically, both are part of the same incorporated city-county. Los Alamos is home to the Los Alamos National Laboratory, which was founded to undertake the Manhattan Project. Los Alamos County is an incorporated county, and many county offices are located at the town site of Los Alamos. Los Alamos High School is the public high school of Los Alamos County. Before the Manhattan Project, the site was occupied by the Los Alamos Ranch School. Los Alamos has a county council which the people elect to 4-year terms. The county council is 7 members with 4 or 3 persons elected every 2 years to the 4-year terms. The council elects a chairman and vice chairman. History: Los Alamos is built on the Pajarito Plateau between White Rock Canyon and the Valles Caldera, part of the Gemmas Mountains. The Gemmas Mountains are predominantly formed by the 18.7 Ma to 50 Ca Gemmas volcanic field. Volcanic activity in the Gemmas Mountains culminated with the formation of 2 geographically coincident calderas, the 1.61 Ma Chalado caldera and 1.25 Ma Valles caldera, both of which lie to the west. The first settlers on the plateau are thought to be Curse-speaking Indians around the 10th century. Around 1300, Tewa settlers immigrated from the Four Corners region and built large cities but were driven out within 50 years by Navajo and Apache raids and by drought. Both the Curse and Tewa towns can be seen today in the ruins of Bandelier National Monument and Tsankawi. The land of the plateau was then divided up for homesteading. Most residents of the plateau built simple log cabins that were only resided in during warm weather to feed livestock, with the homesteaders moving down to the warmer Rio Grande Valley. Homesteader Harold H. Brooks sold part of his land and buildings to Detroit businessman Ashley Ponto in 1917, which began the Los Alamos Ranch School, named after the cottonwood trees that blossomed in the fall. The school lasted for 25 years, when the Department of Defense was looking for a remote location for the Manhattan Project during World War II. In 1942, the government used its power of eminent domain to take over the ranch school and all the remaining homesteads. The ranch school was paid $225 per acre while the homesteaders were paid only between $7 and $15 per acre. All information about the town was highly classified until the bombing of Hiroshima. All incoming truckloads were labeled as common items to conceal the true nature of their contents, and any outbound correspondence by those working and living in Los Alamos was censored by military officials. At the time, it was referred to as the Hill by many in Santa Fe, and a Site Y by military personnel. The mailing address for all of Los Alamos was P.O. Box 1663, Santa Fe, NM. After the Manhattan Project completed, White Rock was abandoned until 1963 when people began to re-inhabit and rebuild new homes and buildings. Los Alamos National Laboratory was established as a research government facility under the Department of Energy. In 2000, a 48,000-acre wildfire, Cerro Grande Fire, tore through the town site after the Park Service lit a prescribed fire in a high-wind situation. The town was evacuated for 8 days while firefighters from all over the country battled the blaze, but over 400 homes were lost. The Federal Emergency Management Agency built temporary housing for those that were displaced by the fire on North Mesa near the middle school. It was nicknamed FEMAville. After the fires, there was widespread flooding due to the removal of the ground cover by the fire. On Monday, June 27, 2011, the Las Conchas fire broke out in the mountains southwest of the town, prompting a mandatory evacuation from the town and temporary closure of LANL until Sunday. Although Las Conchas was larger than that of the Cerro Grande fire, no buildings or structures in Los Alamos County were damaged. Geography and climate: Los Alamos is located at 35°53 €2 28 €3 N 106°17 €2 52 €3 W, approximately 35 mi to the northwest of Santa Fe. Elevation is 7320 feet. According to the United States Census Bureau, the CDP has a total area of 10.9 square miles, all of it land. The town of Los Alamos is divided up across four mesas: Barranca Mesa, North Mesa, Los Alamos Mesa and South Mesa along with the connecting communities at the base of the mountain. The lab also occupies half of South Mesa, 2 Mile Mesa, Fray Joel's Mesa, Mesita de B and several nearby areas in the region. White Rock lies at the top of White Rock Canyon. There are 3 access roads between White Rock and Los Alamos: Main Hill Road, Gemes Road and Pajarito Road. Since 9/11, Pajarito Road has been restricted to LANL badge holders for security reasons. Demographics: as of the census of 2000, there were 11,909 people, 5,110 households, and 3,372 families residing in the CDP. The population density was 1,096.2 inhabitants per square mile. There were 5,463 housing units at an average density of 502.8 per square mile. The racial makeup of the CDP was 89.13% white, 0.44% African American, 0.56% Native American, 4.47% Asian, 0.04% Pacific Islander, 3.01% from other races, and 2.35% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 12.21% of the population. Los Alamos is New Mexico's best educated community, proportionately, with 68.6% of adult residents holding an associate degree or higher, and 62.1% of adults possessing a bachelor's degree or higher. There were 5,110 households, out of which 31.4% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 56.4% were married couples living together, 6.5% had a female householder with no husband present, and 34.0% were non-families. 29.8% of all households were made up of individuals and 7.6% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.31 and the average family size was 2.89. In the CDP, the population was spread out with 24.8% under the age of 18, 4.8% from 18 to 24, 29.2% from 25 to 44, 28.2% from 45 to 64 and 12.9% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 40 years. For every 100 females there were 101.3 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 100.1 males. The median income for a household in the CDP was $71,536, and the median income for a family was $86,876. Males had a median income of $65,638 versus $39,352 for females. The per capita income for the CDP was $34,240. About 2.4% of families and 3.6% of the population were below the poverty line, including 2.6% of those under age 18 and 5.3% of those age 65 or over. 11.7% of Los Alamos citizens are millionaires, the highest rate in the country. The home ownership rate is 71.5%. After the Manhattan Project, the first sale of a private home in Los Alamos was made in 1965 by the U.S. government to William Overton, who bought a house on Manhattan Loop. VLBA node, the radio telescope located in Los Alamos, is one of 10 dishes composing the Very Long Baseline Array. City and regional partnership, Los Alamos maintains sister city status with the following international location: wildfires. 1954 Water Canyon Fire, 1977 La Mesa Fire, 1996 Dome Fire, 1998 Oso Complex Fire, 2000 Cerro Grande Fire, 2011 Las Conchas Fire. See also: Bandelier National Monument, Bradbury Science Museum, Casamcita, Ed Grothus, Info Mesa, Notes. References: Los Alamos Historical Society, Bandelier National Monument. External links: Los Alamos County website, Los Alamos Chamber of Commerce, Los Alamos Travel Guide from Waikiki Voyage, H2G2 article on Los Alamos, New Mexico, Los Alamos Saraf Sister Cities website, Los Alamos, New Mexico at DMOZ.